From abandoned cities to haunted forests, some places on Earth carry a sense of dread that is impossible to ignore. Today we're counting down the top 10 creepiest places on the planet. Locations that make even the bravest travelers feel uneasy. 10. Pripyat, Ukraine. The ghost city of Chernobyl. Once a bustling town, Pripyat was abandoned after the Chernobyl nuclear disaster in 1986. Buildings now crumble, schools remain with books still on desks, and amusement parks stand frozen in time. Radiation has rendered it uninhabitable, yet explorers report eerie sounds, sudden temperature drops, and feelings of being watched. The silence is heavy, as if the city itself mourns the lives abruptly lost. Every corner feels like a frozen snapshot of tragedy. 9. Aokigahara Forest, Japan. The Suicide Forest. At the base of Mount Fuji, Aokigahara is known for its unsettling stillness. Dense trees absorb sound, creating an unnatural quiet. Trails are littered with memorials to those who have taken their lives. Visitors report disorientation, sudden panic, and an almost palpable presence watching them. Legends speak of Yurei, spirits of the dead, wandering among the trees. Even during daylight, the forest feels suffocating, as if nature itself hides secrets it doesn't want revealed. 8. Island of Dolls, Mexico. The Doll Island. Xochimilco's canals are home to an island filled with hundreds of decaying dolls, hanging from trees and scattered around dilapidated huts. The story goes that a caretaker began collecting the dolls after finding a drowned girl nearby, believing the dolls would appease her spirit. Visitors report the dolls' eyes following them, and some claim they move slightly when no one is watching. The atmosphere is oppressive, and the sight of broken, weathered dolls swaying in the wind is enough to unsettle even the most rational mind. 7. Poveglia Island, Italy. The Island of Ghosts. Poveglia, located between Venice and Lido, has a grim history as a quarantine zone for plague victims and later as a mental asylum. Thousands of bodies are said to be buried beneath the soil. The abandoned buildings are collapsing, yet locals report hearing screams and seeing shadowy figures. Some paranormal investigators describe a heavy, suffocating energy. Entering Poveglia is illegal, yet those who have stepped foot there speak of a palpable sense of despair lingering in the air. 6. Hoia Baciu Forest, Romania. The Bermuda Triangle of Trees. Known for unexplained phenomena, Hoia Baciu Forest is infamous for UFO sightings, strange lights, and mysterious disappearances. Trees grow in unnatural shapes, twisting as if recoiling from an unseen force. Visitors report nausea, anxiety, and sudden equipment malfunctions. Some claim the forest has portals to other dimensions. Time and space seem to distort here. People have walked in and emerged hours or even days later, sometimes unable to explain the passage of time. 5. Eastern State Penitentiary, USA. Haunted Prison. Philadelphia's Eastern State Penitentiary was once home to the harshest conditions in American prisons. Designed to isolate prisoners completely, it became infamous for psychological torment. Even today, the crumbling cells echo with the screams of the past. Paranormal investigators report footsteps, whispers, and shadowy figures moving along the empty corridors. The oppressive atmosphere gives visitors a chilling sense of the suffering that once permeated its walls. 4. Bangalore Fort, India, the Cursed City. Built in the 17th century, Bangalore Fort is infamous for legends of a curse that prevents anyone from living there peacefully. Locals say spirits wander at night, and entry after sunset is strictly forbidden. The ruins are vast, with abandoned temples and crumbling homes. Those who have visited at night describe an overwhelming sense of being watched and sudden chills that defy explanation. Even during the day, the fort exudes an unsettling energy. 3. Catacombs of Paris, France. Tunnels of the Dead. Beneath Paris lie over 200 miles of tunnels, lined with the bones of millions. Originally created to deal with overflowing cemeteries, the catacombs are labyrinthine and claustrophobic. Visitors report whispers, fleeting shadows, and disorientation. The walls of bones create an unnerving reminder of mortality, and some claim to feel hands brush against them despite being alone. Even those familiar with the tunnels often leave unsettled, carrying the weight of centuries of death. 2. Praslin Island, Seychelles. Curious Cemetery. This remote island holds graves dating back to colonial times. Surrounded by dense jungle and tropical forests, the isolation amplifies every sound, and legends of restless spirits haunting the area persist among locals. Travelers report feeling watched, and some claim to hear distant cries or footsteps echoing through the trees. The combination of tropical beauty and hidden menace gives the island an unsettling, haunting presence. 1. Centralia, USA. The Eternal Burning Town. Centralia, Pennsylvania, has been on fire underground since 1962 due to a coal mine fire. Smoke seeps from cracks in the streets, roads collapse into burning pits, and thick fog of smoke often covers the town. Once a bustling mining community, it was abandoned when the fire made it unsafe. Buildings stand half-collapsed, streets are empty, and occasional bursts of flames erupt from the ground. Visitors report heat waves, strange smells, and a feeling that the town itself is alive with something sinister. Centralia is a stark reminder of nature and human error intertwining to create a place that feels truly haunted. These places show us how eerie and unsettling the world can be. Abandoned cities, haunted forests, and eternal fires remind us that some corners of the earth hold secrets we may never fully understand. If these stories intrigued you, subscribe for more explorations into the world's darkest mysteries.